welcome to you. It's always a delight to have you for company each week on the program. Now, don't forget to remain your source for all the exclusive interviews, events, and major happenings in the insurance industry. My name is Lucy Olugbe. Welcome to the program. On our lineup this week, first we join Faith and our guest, Mr. Onotola Sheriff Adesanya, Head of the Department of Insurance, Ibadan Polytechnic, on the CEO rendezvous for the continuation of the explosive session on assessment of insurance operations in Nigeria. Speaking in the course of the interview, Mr. Adesanya said that many investors come into the insurance sector to make money without interest in its growth and development. Take a listen.
A number of investors in the insurance industry will invest there while making money. They take the fund and invest in some other area. That's why the industry is coming down while other areas are going up.
On this edition also, we will bring you highlights from the 50th Annual General Meeting of the Nigerian Insurers Association (NIA) that took place recently at the Lagos Marriott Hotel, Ikeja. The annual general meeting of the NIA provides a robust platform for self-assessment for both the leadership and members. Despite the global turbulence of 2020 occasioned by the coronavirus pandemic, the Nigerian insurance industry gross premium income grew by 10% to about 540 billion naira. Let's take a look at excerpts from the meeting.
If I have the permission of members to, take the report as read, so that we can move for the discussion and adoption of same.
Having been duly elected as council member of the Nigerian Insurers Association, do solemnly swear.
What more can I say than to urge you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the lineup because it will be worth it. Details in just a moment. Please stay with us.
What takes your anxiety away?
Access to medical care without financial constraint.
Assurance of a cover for my car and I.
Keeping my family protected despite my low income.
Knowing that my goods are secured while in transit.
Not having to worry about the pain and the bills at the same time.
Having my investments secured.
No matter what safety means to you, we provide you with a covering to keep you and all that matters to you safe.
Consolidated Hallmark Insurance PLC. Anxiety away. Value assured.
One of the issues that comes to the fore when you have conversations around insurance operations in Nigeria is around appropriate products and pricing. What is the role you think technology can play when it comes to this area? Because of course a lot of people, even the America you use an example, they are beginning to see. Okay.
I could remember some years back before I joined academics, we package a kind of micro insurance. That's what they are doing in this association, micro, lapo, whatever. That's what they are doing now. You see that each time we take loan from them, you have to pay for insurance. That is micro insurance. It has been stolen from the insurance practitioners. You know, we started it some time ago. We have many policies in insurance. We have endowment. You know, we have term assurance. Many endowment is all about savings. You know, if such arrangement is brought down to the commoners, and we embark on technological advancement. For example, I can buy or I can purchase my insurance, micro insurance from my phone. It's possible. I don't need to come to the office. It's part of research. If they can sit down and say, okay, how can we get, and let me tell you something, these accidents you are seeing on the road, they are even richer, collectively they are richer than the government.
Of course, that's the economy.
You can find a way of, you know, asking them maybe buy insurance by maybe through your phone, and if claims come, you don't need to ask for any supporting document that will be too cumbersome for them before they can get, you know, give me your number, give me so that the claim is settled. You see that people will embrace it more, particularly the commoners. That is how it can be improved. They are far in the population of Nigeria today. The assistants, the commoners are more than the elite. The elite. And by the time you put, I mean, you have their conditions all together, it will be something to the industry. How many of us, apart from those of us who are maybe in the system, how many of them have third-party insurance number? No. That is why I was calling, as I mentioned that government and regulators should come in. By the time they make it mandatory, I mean,
but third party is mandatory now.
It's mandatory.
Implementation is seems to be the problem.
I mean, nothing like implementation in Nigeria. It's not working at all.
Let me put it up front to you. Apart from the third party motor insurance, you have building under construction, public liability and all that. But all these laws are in the books. But implementation has always been a problem. So what do you think?
The problem is the cumbersome one. It lies between you and I. As I've said, the regulators. I will tell you that 100%, I mean 70% of third party insurance service that we are seeing in Nigeria are fake. Do I have power to arrest anybody?
No.
Do you have any power to arrest anybody?
No.
Who will do that? It's the regulator. By the time they see maybe 2 or 3 persons are arrested and jailed, and it is more precise, you know Nigerians now, they will sit tight. And the only way that we can do that, maybe we should call on all these responsible, I mean, how do they call it? Authorities, road safety, Nigeria and all that. Maybe you have to sit down one-on-one with them. Ask them how can they be assisted by the industry.
Okay, sir, let's talk about, I know you touched a little bit in the course of our conversation. Let's talk about manpower developments in the Nigerian insurance industry. You know that even if you have the best of products at the cheapest of price, and you don't have the correct people, the right talent to drive the process, you still end up where you started from. So when you look, good thing you are in the academia, when you look at the insurance operation, if you look at the insurance operations in Nigeria today, and the quality of the people that you see that are driving the business, do you think that is enough?
For now, no. But let me appreciate NICOM for what they are doing. They are investing so much in education, and it's a way of developing knowledge in insurance. I'm not promoting them. Recently they rated instruction. They gave us 200 seating capacity. It's a way of assisting the industry, not even the educational sector. And then from my own side, it's a plus to them. Is the operators there? Are they doing the same thing? somebody read Yoruba, you now ask him to come and sell insurance. How can they promote the sales? Or what would they, when it comes to rating or underwriting, what will you want them to say?
But oftentimes when they employ people outside of insurance, it's usually marketing or their insurance agents.
Are they trained? If you are marketing a product that you don't know anything about, how will you sell it? How will you promote it? You know, my best advice is this. I'm not promoting my students. So they should endeavor, to see that those of them there who are qualified, chartered insurer, should be gainfully employed. By the time you are gainfully employed, you have known that you don't have any other option than to fit into the industry. But by the time you employ somebody who is half educated, who doesn't know anything about insurance, you can make it a transit to another field. And let me tell you something. Before now, a number of investors in the insurance industry will invest there. While making money, they take the fund and invest in some other area. That's why the industry is coming down while other areas are going up. That's the problem. Somebody, maybe a money bag, you carry money from somewhere, put it in insurance. After getting money, they withdraw the money, put it in the banking. And banking will be flying while insurance is coming down. That is the problem. We don't see it as a profession. We don't see it as a trade. We see it as just, let me just do this business and find my way. We have people on ground who can push I don't want to mention any business. I know some of them that are doing very fast. They are doing very well. They are performing excellently. They are one of the people that I can beat my chest to that. This guy is doing fine here. But some are majorly to come there, take the money. When claims comes, you don't see them again. That is just the major problem. The privacy lie on the part of the government, because they are really assisting the institutions in Nigeria. It's not only they gave the same structure to maybe another 3 or 4 schools that I know. I was in a meeting with them when they were setting to send 1 or 2 or 3 of the lecturers to study abroad, PhD. That's how they can. It's not a matter of I want to do it today and get the result tomorrow. It's a long-term investment. But this has been neglected for a number of time. And they've been that we have this type of NICOM, management on ground before now. Maybe it is that area you are talking about will have been a thing of the past.
Okay, finally, sir, I know part of NICOM's new drive, as you said, the new management of NICOM, part of their vision, part of their drive is to assist tertiary institutions, especially the insurance department, their programs, and to produce actuaries, which is actually lacking in the insurance industry. A lot of people have said that the price war that we see in the insurance market, where on core underwriting is not done. It's about who was here last year, what was the rate you were given. We are ready to come down below that rate and business is done. That if you have more of actuaries who are doing scientifically given, that prices would improve, and of course it will be better for the industry. But I just want your thoughts on when it comes to the number of actuaries vis-a-vis the number of insurance companies in Nigeria, as of course the fallout of the price war that I also talked about.
Well, I want to let you know a fact that most of the institutions in Nigeria don't have actuarial science department, apart from Unilag, another 2 institutions. We tried that and we are still on it anyway. Okay. We want to start it. By having them, fine. What of the owner of the business? you made mention of rate cutting, abi. You can only allow me to do my work, you know, if the condition there is enabling.
How do you mean?
Let me give you an example. I'm an actuarial scientist. You employed me, and I tell you that this rate is this rate is highly scientific. Let us take it. And because of the fact that you see another company somewhere, I mean, who is interested in taking a rate that is lower than mine, what will you tell me as my boss?
I'll tell you, of course, you go lower.
That's the problem. We don't have any standard. Whether we have, it's good that we should have actuarial science.
Because we have NICOM on their drive, they are also looking at having about 100 actuaries in the market in the next, I think they said in the next 7 years. Yeah. So what's the essence of having, that's part of the reason why I'm asking you this question.
It's fine if they can have that. At the same time, it should be followed up with regulation. You know, maybe they can say that if you employed any actuarial scientist, you should give him a free hand to work. Yes, maybe they now create a kind of, there's something, because while I was in industry, we call it maybe a facial committee, you know, a facial actuarial clinical committee, so that they'll be reporting directly to the NICOM, you know, informing them on what is going on within the industry. They may not mention their own office, but by saying that NICOM will know what to do. That is a way out. It's very, very good. I believe that because, as I've told you, NICOM is working seriously. With this new management, they are working, I'm a part of their beneficiary. You get my point? They want it to go beyond, and I think that this thing has been started, as I said many years ago. Insurance company will have been so bad standards as it is today. Get my point? Yeah. So it's a good thing if they can, you know, engage more actuarial scientists in the system. At least this will have a new look. I mean, and it has to be controlled too, as I've said. So I don't need to repeat my message again.
All right. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you, sir, for finding time to speak to us on the program. Thank you so very much.
All right, welcome back. Moving on, we now bring you highlights from the 50th Annual General Meeting of the NIA, which took place recently here in Lagos. Some of the high points of the AGM this year was the re-election of some members into the Governing Council of the NIA. Happy viewing.
The Nigerian Insurers Association, NIA, is the umbrella trade association of insurers and reinsurers registered to operate in Nigeria. The association recently held its 50th annual general meeting at the Lagos Marriott Hotel, Ikeja. The Director General of the association, Mrs. Yetunde Ilori, set the tune for the meeting with the notice. Presenting the Independent Auditor's Report, Mr. Sunday Adedeji of Adewi, Adetunji & Co. stated that the NIA has kept proper book of accounts. Presenting the Treasurer's Report, the Honorary Treasurer of the Association, Mr. Olusegun Omosheyi, said that the total assets of the association grew by 17.2% from 1,685,150,483 naira in 2019 to 1,975,152,250 naira in 2020.
Total asset of the association grew by 12.2% from 1,684,150,483 naira in 2019 to 1,975,152,250 naira in 2020. In addition to the excess of income over expenditure described in the previous paragraphs, the increase in property, plant, and equipment (PPE) resulted from the association's building works, which is still in progress.
With the auditors and treasurers' reports taken, the 2020 accounts of the NIA was presented for discussion by the chairman, Mr. Ganiu Musa.
The financial statements, the auditor's report, the treasurer's report are all on the floor for questions and comments by the members. Questions and comments on the external auditor's report, on the financial statements, and the treasurer's report. I hope it's not that you didn't provide coffee this morning for members.
The annual general meeting also afforded members of the association the opportunity to fill some vacant positions on the council. Those duly elected into the council were Mr. Austin Ebose, Managing Director, Anchor Insurance Company Limited, Mrs. Ebele Chuku Nwachuku, Managing Director, NSIA Insurance Company, and Mr. Stephen Alongbo, Managing Director, ARM Life Assurance PLC.
Having been duly elected as council member of the Nigerian Insurers Association, do solemnly swear that I will discharge my duties as council member to the best of my ability, faithfully, without fear or favor.
The NIA also used the occasion of the AGM to ratify the appointment of the Honorary Assistant Treasurer, Mrs. Bola Odukale. On the whole, the financial statement of the NIA for the year ended 31st December 2020 shows that the association generated a gross income of 474,314,743 naira in 2020 against 434,410,515 naira in 2019, an increase of 9.2%. The amount generated exceeded expected income of 446,450,469 naira by 6.2% for the year under review. The NIA, as the umbrella body of insurers and reinsurers operating in the country, is working assiduously to ensure that insurance takes its rightful place by contributing more to the gross domestic product of Nigeria.
That's our time on the program this week. Many thanks for being a part of it. Join us same time, same station next week for a fresh package. In the meantime, feel free as always to connect with us on all our social media platforms. Don't forget also to join us live every Wednesday by 9:45 a.m. on Nigeria FM 102.7 for our flagship Pidgin English program, Waiting Insurance They Do Safe, powered by NICOM. My name is Lucy Lube. Until next time, be good and stay safe. Bye-bye.